Today, we are your hosts, BJ.
I'm T.
And I'm Sophia.
We hope you enjoy this podcast episode. We are so glad to see you. It is our first, in-person kind of podcast thing, whatever. But yeah, we have a guest star today. It's been the first one in a while. Emily, please introduce.
Hey, I'm Emily. I know these guys from school, and I'm very happy to be here, and I'm sorry about the lag.
Great. I am very glad you're here as well. And I am very happy that y'all can see us. So obviously, kind of face reveal type.
Oh my God!
Look at us.
What?
I just because Asta's probably gonna switch back to our screen now when we say that, which I was literally holding the phone like this.
So yeah, today we are doing the Jfk Assassination, and obviously conspiracies, hence our name. So yeah, let's get into it. Should I start? Do you want to start reading?
Oh, I do love to read.
Okay,
You know
do
me.
that.
Ahem. So Wikipedia says the assassin. Yeah. Would you like to read?
Okay, so the assassination of John F. Kennedy on November 22nd, 1963, and the murder of Lee Harvey Oswald.
Let me say the name.
No, but this article says something about Lee Harvey Oswald and his murder, and we don't need that.
At a nightclub. No, by a nightclub.
On November 2nd, 1963, and the murder of Lee
My
Harvey
cell phone.
Oswald by a nightclub owner, Jack Ruby, spawned numerous conspiracy theories. These theories allege the involvement of the CIA, the Mafia, Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, Cuban Prime Minister Fidel Castro, the KGB, or some combination of these entities. The original FBI investigation and Warren Commission report, as well as an alleged... Oh my God, this is amazing! I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. As well as an alleged Beijing CIA cover-up. You have to stop it.
All I was doing was this.
You look like Elvis Presley.
I look like Dorado Octavius. That's what I
Yeah, you do, for sure. Okay.
Pointing at you
So
guys.
those things have led to the claim that the federal government deliberately covered up crucial information in the aftermath of the assassination. Former Los Angeles District Attorney Vincent Bugliosi,
That's a terrible last name.
estimated that a total of 42 groups, 82 assassins, 214 people, and 214 people
That made me laugh.
had been accused at one time or another in various conspiracy scenarios. That is a lot of people to
Hey, guess what?
accuse.
So, it's really sad that people died, and we shouldn't be laughing.
Okay, as you laugh. So, in 1964, the Warren Commission concluded that Oswald acted alone in assassinating Kennedy. In 1979, the U.S. House Select Committee on Assassinations, the HSCA, concluded that Kennedy was probably assassinated in a conspiracy that Oswald did not act. The HSCA concluded that a second gunman also fired at Kennedy, based on acoustic evidence that was later discredited.
Acoustic?
So now we're going to tell you a little bit of the background. Do either of y'all want to read about the background, or should I?
I can.
Great. Okay, so the background.
President John F. Kennedy was assassinated by gunfire while traveling in a motorcycle? No, motorcade in an open-top limousine in Dallas, Texas. Again? It's always Texas. On Friday, November 22nd. I can read. 1963. Lee Harvey Oswald was arrested for the murder of Dallas policeman J.D. Tippit. That's a funky last name. Very funky. And arranged. Oh, that's not a word. No. For both murders. There's some little numbers here. They say 17. And they
You'll
say
have to
18.
read those.
Okay.
Don't have to read.
On Sunday, November 24th, nightclub owner Jack Ruby killed Oz. Immediately after President Kennedy was shot, many people suspected that the assassination was a part of a larger plot, and broadcasters speculated that Dallas right-wingers were involved. Ruby's murder of Oswald compounded initial suspicions. Among conspiracy theorists,
Who is that? Us?
Among conspiracy theorists, author Mark Lane has described as firing the first literary. It's definitely literary. Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not stupid, Sophia.
Okay, I was
The first.
sorry.
Be quiet. Be quiet. The first literary shot in his article, Defense Brief for Oswald in the National Guardian's December 19th, 1963 issue. Thomas, with a last name, book Who Killed Kennedy. Oh, Thomas Guy's book Who Killed Kennedy, published May, and has been credited as the first book to allege a conspiracy. Ooh.
Hey Emily, do you wanna speak real quick? You wanna like
Say
well,
something.
like yeah, hold on. What is your point of view like when it comes to this like the idea of what's going on so far? I don't know what I'm saying, bro. Just say it.
Okay, so I couldn't even see what you
So
guys were reading half the time.
Sorry, what?
I couldn't even see what you guys were reading half the time, but yeah, I don't even know where you are.
Yeah.
Anyone have any thoughts? Does anyone have any thoughts?
Are we done? Are you done reading the background?
No, I read a paragraph or two, but does anyone have thoughts?
At the moment, I think that so they were very confused, obviously, on like who murdered. This was like who murdered Kennedy, right? And how many people did it? And obviously, there were a lot of people that were suspected of doing it, and a lot of groups and organizations, or of covering it up, and all of the above. And so this is a very interesting thing because even now there are still conspiracies about it, and this is 80 years later. Wait, no, this is 60 years later. I apologize. I can't.
Nobody can see that.
Nobody can see the door. Why are my arms so long?
Okay, so
Whoa.
a lot of people are still very confused on exactly what happened, which is obviously why we're doing this.
You good?
And so I think that they just like don't really have enough evidence for anything at the moment. You know, like there's obviously it's pretty.
Wasn't this
Everybody agrees
84
that-
years ago?
No, I just said that it was 65 years ago.
Okay. I was
It was actually 66, but that's okay. But I think that we all agree that that Kennedy was assassinated by Oswald. Like most places say that, right? But there's a lot of controversy over if there were people working with him and so on. And so yeah. I think we can move on to the conspiracies now, really.
Wait.
I like reading.
Yeah,
you
moving
can
on to the
read.
conspiracy.
Yeah.
What about the public opinion?
Also, we're gonna by the way, just letting you know, if the audio is much worse or much better, just let us know down in the comments because honestly, we can't tell.
I don't think anybody
Yeah.
cares.
I think people don't care, but they might be willing to be like, yeah,
Yeah,
let's play
please
it
tell
out.
us. This is y'all like this episode is like our guinea pig episode. We're seeing we're seeing how this is all going and everything. So please let us know in the comments what you think of it. Obviously, no hate comments, please. But
Yeah, hate comments, all the hate comments, please.
Don't, no.
Especially about BJ.
no,
Please.
no, please, no. That's
It's
just
okay.
no.
No, BJ's great. We love BJ.
Yes, exactly. We love BJ.
I can
Okay.
see you.
Okay, so yeah, so let's go on to the conspiracies. Okay, conspiracy theories.
Okay. Conspiracy theorists consider 4 or 5 groups alone or in combination. I can't say that word actually. To be the primary suspects of the assassination.
Assassination.
The assassination of Kennedy. Are we on first name basis now? Yay.
Kennedy's his last name.
We're only talking about Thomas Edison. You're like, Thomas!
Oh my god.
Kennedy doesn't sound like the last name.
Okay, that's bad.
For supper, all you want a party platter.
Wait a
What?
second. You don't know JFK from Fulton High? This says
No,
the
I have not watched.
CIA.
Yeah.
George. Oh, the light. Oh, it's terrible. Okay.
Okay, also, but no, the CIA is like the national FBI.
Why can't the FBI do their job?
Because the FBI is just for the US.
What is domestic individuals?
Citizens?
Oh.
Arrest? House arrest? Citizens house arrest? Citizens arrest?
Wait, where did he go?
House arrest? I'm gonna get some milk up your belly.
Alright.
Okay.
Commercial break.
No.
This is a
commercial. No, we're not sponsored.
Pause. This podcast is now sponsored by me. I am now sponsoring you. I shall appear in an audio form now and say something random. Take this as a warning. Love, Astro Heart. Unpause.
Stop.
Shut
up.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Military industrial complex. Organized crime. The government of Cuba, led by Fidel.
This is the 7th time that I realized that my mom was getting Chinese food for us. So I brought this.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh my god, we're gonna do it. We're
Yes.
No!
Sponsored.
No! We're not
Sponsored
sponsored.
by
Boys. Oh my god, we're not sponsored.
Yes, we are.
So we have
Don't
a bowl
listen to
of
him.
ketchup.
He stole a ketchup packet, by the way, so.
It's just like tomato sauce.
But with 90% sugar.
Delicious.
Gross.
Look at
I'm
my case. You probably can't see that. There you
No
go.
one can read. I don't think anyone
Okay.
can knows this.
Oh,
Look
okay,
at my
there you
phone
go.
case. Look at my drink though.
No. Mm-mm.
It's Dr. Pepper.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It is not. It is homemade soda. Other domestic individuals, groups, or organizations implicated in various conspiracy theories include Lyndon Johnson, George H.W. Bush, Sam Giancana, Carlos Marcella, J. Edgar Hoover, Earl Warren, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the
FBI.
United States Secret Service, the John Birch Society, and fair right wealthy Texans.
Texans.
Some
Texas
other
toast.
alleged
I
foreign
love
conspirators. That's not how you say it. Okay. Include
Conspirators.
Conspirators. Right. The KGB and Nikita
Avocado?
No. Nikita Khrushchev. Aristotle Onassis, the government of South Vietnam, and international drug lords, including a French heroin syndicate.
What?
Crack it.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Don't crack out. Drugs block out heroin. Don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, don't do crack,
Okay.
kids.
Don't Google. Okay.
Get quiet! Oh my god!
So, yeah, Emily, do you have any words before we go on to the conspiracies?
No, not
So
really.
like there's only one of us left. And it's Sophia.
The only remaining survivor.
Oh my god, you're like
Remaining
the last
survivor.
girl in horror movies.
Okay.
I'm gonna pee on the floor.
Please.
I'm sorry.
Dramatic entrance.
Magic. I'm alive again.
Yeah, so I am the only one here at the moment, so I'm just gonna talk about some conspiracies because I want to and I'm bored. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue. Also, Emily, feel free to chime in at any time, please. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna get started. The first one is the New Orleans. Why did I say it like that? I know. The New Orleans conspiracy. Soon after the assassination of President Kennedy, Oswald's activities in New Orleans, Louisiana during the spring and summer of 1963 came under scrutiny. 3 days after the assassination, on November 23rd, 25th, 1963, New Orleans attorney Dean Andrews told the FBI that he received a telephone call from a man named Clay Bertrand on the day of the assassination, asking him to defend Oswald. Andrews would later repeat this claim in testimony to the Warren Commission. Also, in late November 1963, an employee of New Orleans private investigator Guy Bannister named Jack Martin Also, in late November 1963, an employee of New Orleans private investigator Guy Bannister named Jack Martin began making accusations that fellow Bannister employee David Fury was involved in the JFK assassination. Martin told the police that Fury was supposed to have been the getaway pilot in the assassination. He said that Fury had outlined plans to kill Kennedy and that Fury might have taught Oswald how to use a rifle with a telescopic sight. Martin claimed that Fury had known Oswald from their days in the New Orleans Civil Air Patrol, and that he had seen a photograph at Fury's home of Oswald and a Civil Air Patrol group. Fury denied any association with Oswald. It was later discovered that Fury had attended Civil Air Patrol meetings in New Orleans in the late 1950s that were also attended by a teenage Lee Harvey Oswald. In 1993, the PBS television program Frontline obtained a photograph taken in 1955, 8 years before the assassination, showing Oswald and Fury at a Civil Air Patrol cookout with other CAP cadets. Whether Oswald and Fury's association in the Civil Air Patrol in 1955 is relevant to their later possible association in 1963 is a subject of debate.
According to several witnesses, in 1963, both Fury and Bannister were working for lawyer G. Ray
Gill,
on behalf of Gill's client, New Orleans Mafia boss
Carlos Marcello.
I started crying.
Is it like tears of laughter?
No.
So, on behalf of Gill's client, New Orleans Mafia boss Carlos Marcello, in an attempt to block Marcello's deportation to Guatemala. On the afternoon of November 22nd, 1963,
the day that John F. Kennedy was assassinated, and the day that Marcello was acquitted in his deportation case. New Orleans private investigator Guy Bannister and his employee Jack Martin were drinking together at a local bar.
Inappropriate.
On their return to Bannister's office, the two men got into a heated argument. According to Martin, Bannister said something to which Martin replied, "What are you going to do? Kill me like you all did Kennedy?" Bannister drew his .357 Magnum revolver and pistol whipped Martin several times. Martin, badly injured, went by ambulance to Charity Hospital.
Man, I didn't think you'd be that injured.
He'd be like,
okay, and so the next conspiracy we have is the CIA conspiracy.
The CIA, the ones who collect your taxes?
They do not collect your taxes.
Listen to me, I know all the information. Oh, main article, CIA Kennedy Assassination Conspiracy Theory, addressing speculation that Oswald was a CIA agent or had some relationship with the agencies. The Warren Commission started in that their investigation revealed no evidence that Oswald was ever employed CIA. There was no indication in Oswald's CIA file that he ever had to contact Gaten Fonzie, an investigator for House Select Committee on Assassination, wrote that investigators were pressured into not to look.
I'm so sorry, Emily. This is not really
how the podcasts work.
Yeah, this is way more chaotic. I'm also sorry to all of our viewers. This is a very chaotic episode. I know that it always is, but this is especially chaotic, so I apologize. Thank you for bearing with us if you are still here. And yeah, also go watch our other episodes. You should do that because those are better. So yeah.
Well,
an investigator for the House Select Committee on Assassinations wrote that investigators were pressured not to look into the relationship between Lee Harvey Oswald and the CIA. He stated that CIA agent David Atlee Phillips, using the Marcy Bishop,
Bishop,
was involved with Pastor No, was
It's
involved
also
with,
Maurice Bishop. I apologize.
was involved with Oswald prior to the in connection with anti-Castro Cuban group. And okay,
No.
I'm done.
Okay, great. Okay, so this is the last conspiracy we're going to be discussing, which I'm going to read real quick. And it is the shadow government conspiracy. So one conspiracy theory suggests that a secret or shadow government, including wealthy industrialists and right-wing politicians, ordered the assassination of Kennedy. Peter Dale Scott has indicated that Kennedy's death allowed for policy reversals desired by the secret government to escalate the United States military involvement in Vietnam. No. So the one I personally kind of believe is the last one that I just read, which is the shadow government one, which like I feel like is a very controversial one. But
It's like the Martin Luther King one.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but so I personally just like obviously like the wealthy rule the government, but like control the government. You know, that's just like common sense, right? But like, so that one makes sense that would have something to do with it at least. And then him also being a CIA employee would also make sense. So honestly, like most of these conspiracy theories, if they were tied together, would make sense to me. But I definitely think that Lee Harvey Oswald killed John F. Kennedy.
Poor John.
Yeah. So
Wait,
go ahead. What do you think,
John?
T?
I have no idea what we're talking about, to be honest. All I know is this guy named John. He was a president. And he was murdered.
Oh! You didn't know
No, of course I knew that. I'm not dumb. God.
that. I didn't say Just joking with you, okay? BJ, what conspiracy theory do you agree with? And then we'll get to you.
I'm gonna be a nerd, yo.
I agree with you, Sophia. Honestly, I think it was most likely. Well, see, I can't really tell. Like, I honestly believe that it wasn't anything super like, I don't know. It planned sort of like throughout the government or what, like in general, something that was. I believe that it was just, it what was going on at the time, is like, especially Cold War, somebody wanted him dead, and that makes 100% sense.
Yeah,
Which,
sure.
yeah, I'm not sure if it was the government specifically, but out of all of the conspiracies that we've heard, is most likely, if it weren't to be someone who just wanted him dead, possibly the theory that has the most background information and evidence behind it is the government, like, kind of covering it up.
Yeah. Or like, and also that like John F. Kennedy was not like
A bad person.
right, no, but he also like he had made a lot of controversial decisions, as all politicians do.
I mean,
like,
that's the
especially
entire.
during-
That's like the entire definition of presidency.
Yeah.
The
But like
definition
as far as
of
like
a
having
presidency,
a Cold
controversial.
War going on, which like determined a lot of things about the government, he made especially controversial decisions for some people. So there is definitely motive behind whoever. And so Emily, do you want to say something?
Emily, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot about you.
Wow, you forgot about me? That's so kind. So I agree. Okay, so I agree with BJ about like the government has the most evidence.
Like,
Yeah.
is there like, what's your take on maybe like what, like for example, why do you think it's the most backed up by evidence? Like what piece of evidence was showed you?
Ketchup.
There was the most evidence about that than like anything else.
The most, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but I think that we all agree that it had something to do with the government. Would you like to add anything, T?
Should I change?
Okay.
Okay, I would like to add something. So he was definitely assassinated. We know that. And assassination is bad.
Yep.
We can't do that anymore.
Okay.
Let's make it a law.
It's a law.
Yeah, let's make it a law. No more kills.
Okay, so yeah, so thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, obviously this was like a crazy video.
I am
Thank you,
exhausted, and this is literally just the first episode. We have another one coming. Like,
Oh, isn't this the
Yes.
short one we were supposed to do? Okay.
no, the short one's after this.
Oh,
No, this is the Valentine's special.
what's the
Yeah.
Ooh, we already
So
have that.
but yeah, so thank you for making it through. I'm sorry this was a chaotic video. Please let us know about what you think about the scenery
And me.
and the video and the voice. I know there was a change in there. Obviously, a couple changes of the camera and everything.
Also, most likely the second episode will be not the second episode, the Valentine's special. Everything will be a little bit more chill because now we have the exact kind of
And now we're
screen
tired.
we want. We have a charger. I think my dad's. Anyways,
Thank you for watching.
Bye, friends.
Yes, thank you for watching. Go watch our other episodes and let us know.
We're
in
gonna use
comments
the
what you think.
microphone
I
next
have
time.
to go real quick.
bye bye.
Bye, Sophia.